This is recording.
Collapse video. Collapse F library. Tab 5 inbox. Tab 4 of 5. Library. Cast button. History button. Purchases. My history. My videos button. Back button. Bbsshawn Baby's Night. Street Fighter 1. Live chat. 0. Heading. Actions available.
Okay, it looks like it's going. Alright.
YouTube app switcher.
Hello everybody, hope everybody's having a good evening. It's your boy Bbsshawn taking you through another gameplay video on the Bbsshawn YouTube channel. This time we are doing something, we are doing a different game. We are doing this Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition, and as the title suggests, we're doing an 80s night. That's because we are doing the original version of Street Fighter, aka Street Fighter 1. So, a few things to get into. I will be talking about Final Fantasy 7 Remake shortly, I will be talking about it as I'm playing the game. So, because I've set up a party, so if you want to join in on the fun with the party, I've made sure that it's not private this time, because I found out that last party I tried, it was private. That's what happens when you don't check the whole thing. So if you want to join me, you can do so. Why isn't this thing starting? Are you fucking for real? Wait, is this the right controller? Oh, shoot.
Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
Oh, why did I grab the Player 2 controller? Oops. Whatever. I guess they do the same thing. Anyway, I will be talking about Street Fighter, or Final Fantasy 7 Remake shortly, but if you want to join in on the fun, you can, because I've made a party. It's not private anymore, so just look for Bbsshawn's party on your system, and I should be there. But anyway, let's start Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and let's go to Street Fighter 1. So this game was made in '87. It was the first Street Fighter game, of course. It was made in 1987, and I remember playing this game at a store here in Winnipeg called Mom and Dad's, which was by the Robins on Provencher. Like, it was next door to the Robins Donuts on Provencher. My mom, though, never told me what the title was called. She just let me play it. I was 4 years old. And it's kind of funny that I have this game now, because, you know, now I have all the arcade games that I grew up with when I was a kid, except for Galaga. But I have this game, which I played at Mom and Dad's place. I have Double Dragon. My mom never told me what these games are called. So, now that I'm older, it's like, oh my god, this was the mysterious game that I heard when I was at that store. So, so this is Street Fighter #1. This was at Mom and Dad's, the store I was talking about. And I remember it so vague, I remember it now because I remember the sound effect it does when you win. Because that was the sound effect that was in the arcade machine. And she said that it was counting my money. Like I didn't, like I was left, when I was a kid, I believed that it was, if I beat the game or something, it would give me money for it. But now I know that it's just the score that it's calculating. So I'm not that naive anymore. At least I hope not. So anyway, let's begin. I'm gonna go to USA. Yeah, why not? And if the blind people that are watching this are wondering what the hell's going on, I will tell you. Basically, what I was doing is I was kind of doing a low punch in air, because the thing about the original Street Fighter is the controls are kind of stiff, so you basically have to button mash to be able to pull off the moves. But I'm punching, and I'm also doing this thing, this projectile move. It's like this white projectile that shoots to everybody. I don't know what he's actually saying. It sounds like TIE Fire or something like that. But it's a projectile that comes out of his hands, Ryu's hands. I'm basically playing as Ryu, because that's, you can only, in Street Fighter, in the original Street Fighter, you're only allowed to play as Ryu or Ken. Oh, I'm still going. Oh shit. Usually after a few of the fireballs of the projectiles, he usually dies, but not this time. Anyway. So the moves I will be doing for descriptions are projectiles. He also has this raising punch that he rises, and it sounds like it's saying level punch. Sometimes if I get in a jam, I will use his hurricane kick, where it sounds like it's saying tiger kick or something like that. I don't like this. This is 80s. This is 80s stuff. So voiceovers and stuff weren't, up to par like they are today. So it's hard to understand what they're saying. But basically, the fireball, the TIE Fire, or whatever he's saying, are, if you've heard of Street Fighter 2, you'll know what. Oh Alright, let's try that again. If you've heard of Street Fighter 2, you'll remember what these moves are. But in Street Fighter 2, the moves go by their Japanese
God damn it.
Alright, well, let's try that again. The moves the moves use their Japanese moves, so the TIE Fire, or whatever he's saying in Street Fighter 2 is, of course, as we know now, today, the Hadouken. Level Punch is Shoryuken, and the Tiger Kick, or whatever he's saying for the kick, I'm just waiting until I win to say it. Okay, and the Whirlwind Kick that's saying Tiger Kick or some Tiger Kick is called, and I'm hopefully I'm saying this right. It's called the Tatsumaki Senpu Kick. So there you go. So that's what those are the moves I'm using. So that's the projectile, and I beat him with the projectile.
The telephone down and go. Thank you all over the world.
There we go. What I was basically doing there was I was punching 3 blocks. So that's what you were hearing there. Ooh, and I finished him off with the Shoryuken. Now anyway, that news about Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So apparently, what's going on with that is there's been all sorts of rumors going around. And one of the rumors comes from Square Enix. Comes from the Square Enix American office themselves. So I'm not going to say all of the rumors, all the rumor. I'm just going to say the important one. If you want the whole thing, I will direct you to the video from the Night Sky Prince, because that's who said this. God damn it. It's too close to me. So that's why I stopped talking there. Well, I gotta try again. I usually don't have a problem beating this asshole, but... So, I entered my name, because it lets you do that. There we go. Didn't have any issues there. Anyway, so the rumor is that Final Fantasy VII is going to be in 2 parts. And I'll get into more of that. But also, the other part is that after the Square Enix event, which will be at E3, June 10th. So set your calendars for that. There, I beat him this time. Anyway, after E3, there's going to be a playable demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now the catch is that you have to be a PlayStation Plus member in order to play this demo. And this is the test your mic thing, as I smash the brick, or whatever I'm doing. There's going to be a playable demo. I kind of wonder what the demo is going to be. Like, is it going to be the bombing mission, or are we going to get to play outside of Midgar as well? Because that would be sweet. I'd like to see what the summon system is. We already know that the combat system is going to be the same almost as ooh, it's a double KO. Okay. That's never happened before for me. Come on, dude, move! Thank you. I think I gotta win another round. If I'm not mistaken. Fuck you, fucking prick. Usually when I'm playing, when I'm not streaming this, I do good, but oh, I'm sucking. But sorry, guys. But yeah, I'd like to see what the summoning system is going to be like. We know that it's going to play, that FF7 Remake is going to play like a cross between Dissidia, Final Fantasy, and Kingdom Hearts 2. We already know that, but I'm really wondering what summons are going to be like. So that's going to be interesting to find out. But I guess, you know, we're going to have to wait. Shut up, fucking asshole. Stop beating me! Stop! Oh, sorry. won't this fucking thing do its move? Because you can't freaking... Yeah, whatever, fuck. It doesn't help my anger that it keeps taunting me. You did it again before you beat me. Try again, kid. Shut up. Stop trying to win. Stand still, you fucker. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm just gonna say screw this, because it's not... I don't find this fun anymore. Stop trying to win! Thank you. God. You don't even let me get away from you, like, God. Like, I don't understand why they made this thing so cheap back then. One more time, I almost had him. Stop! The controls weren't so stiff. Thank you. Got him this time. Thank you. Holy shit. Anyway. Back to the rumor.
Brooklyn, the telephone good damn and gold, thank you, all over the world.
Oh, I lost my train of thought. The summon thing. I'd like to know what the summon's gonna be like. You have to be oh yeah. You have to be a Plus member to play it, to play the demo. What else was I gonna say? God damn it, that whole thing isn't useful. Kept jumping in. Oh yeah, about the summons. They're gonna be the rumor also states that there are gonna be a total of 17 summons. Wow, I almost didn't make it through the time limit. Okay, here we go. Sure you can beat him. I wonder if that's Goken that I'm fighting. Like it doesn't help that these controls are so stiff. Like, to be able to perform the Hadouken is like a challenge. The Shoryuken. Bullshit. He didn't even hit me, and he only got me with one hit. That's all right. Next, I fight Sagat. He's the guy with the with a move called Tiger. So that's what you'll be hearing.
Don't forget there are many doors, thank you, all over the world.
There he is. Laughs at you. asshole. Yeah! Need to beat him one more time. Yes! Usually it takes me 2 tries to beat this asshole, but this time,
I got the best. You now play Street Fighter in the wild.
this time I was able to beat him. Anyway, there's gonna be 17 summons in this one. Supposedly there's gonna be a summon called it's a wolf summon, and he casts like blind or dark or whatever you want to call it. His name is like escaping my mind, something rock or something like that. But I thought it was cool that I think it's cool that we're gonna get 17 summons as opposed to the 16 summons. Gold Saucer is going to be different. There's going to be some mini games that you can only play at the start, and then once you oh, okay, I gotta write my name. Once you get advance through the Final Fantasy VII world, you will have more mini games to that you'll be able to use. So that's pretty cool. Now the price. Now the other thing I was gonna say is that it's going to be divided into 2 parts. So in the States, you're looking at $60 for both of those games. However, in Canada, with exchange rates and all that other fun shit, we're probably going to be looking around $80 for both games. So basically, for both parts 1 and parts 2, because we're going to be forced to buy both games, you're looking at $160. Unless they make it so make it the same for both countries, where it's going to be $60, but I kind of doubt it. But that's what it is. So 80 plus 80, you're looking at $160 for both games. So depending on if that's the case in Canada, I'm probably gonna be holding off on buying the second part because, well, with my speed of gameplay for those kinds of things, because I would imagine that it's not going to be a linear path. Although I'm hoping at the same time that they use the same mini map structure as Final Fantasy 15, where if there's a target that I need to get to, it shows up as a blue or golden exclamation mark, because that was helpful. I did complain a lot about Square Enix's inaccessibility in Final Fantasy 15, and I still think that they need a lot of work. That games need to be um, need to be more accessible to us. But um, I do have to commend them for at least pointing me in the right direction in that game. I wish the same thing would have been done in Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, when they released it, but sadly, that's not the case. But if Final Fantasy 7 Remake does become a playable demo after E3, which is June 10th at 8 o'clock Central Time, that's the Square Enix event at 8 o'clock Central Time. 9 o'clock Eastern. If it becomes a playable demo, well, number one, I have to renew my PlayStation Plus subscription, and number two, if they let people stream on YouTube and Twitch, you will see some of the gameplay courtesy of the Bbsshawn YouTube channel on those coming weeks. So there you have it. I'm going to stop streaming, but I'll keep the party going on, just in case, if somebody wants to join the party, just look for Bbsshawn's party. If you don't see that, maybe you have to add me as a friend. My gamer tag is Bbsshawn. But if you if you'd like, I'll stay on for a bit and I'll talk to anyone about the news about Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I'm sorry if I, said stop trying to win or anything like that. That's just my frustration that comes out. Anyway, have a good day. Or evening or whatever. Whatever it is. See you later.